Welcome to Can Sportscast. Today we will be talking about the Wizards-Knicks game, the Phillies-Mets game, and the Yankees-Royals game. So we will start today with the Mets-Phillies. The Mets ended up winning 4-1. They ended up winning the NLDS 3-1. Huge win for the Mets. I was actually there. I went hype. It was the best game I've ever been to. Noah, did you watch it on TV?
Oh yeah, really exciting game. Mets are getting hot. It's been fun to watch, even as a Yankee fan. I mean, every single person on this, every single team, every single member of the New York Mets is hot right now, and they're going to be tough to beat in this NLCS.
Yeah, so during the game, they didn't show signs of life to the sixth. They had, in total, 8 hits, but from the first 5 innings, they had 8 runners left on base. That was not very good. But Lindor clutched up the Mets MVP. He had a 6-inning granny off of a 99-mile-per-hour fastball from Carlos Estevez on a 2-1 pitch, sent to right center field. Oh my God! There was like beer flying everywhere, popcorn. It was so hype. And so that was the fun fact. That's actually the Mets' first playoff home clincher in 24 years, and that was the first clinch in Citi Field ever for the Mets.
It's a good day to be a Met fan, I'll tell you that. They haven't been here in a long time, and everybody who's a Mets fan that I've seen or talked to is really hyped. Really
excited.
It's
a great day to be a Met fan. So Lindor, the man of the hour, 1 run, 2 hits, no walks, 4 RBIs, and 1 home run. Of course, that 1 home run included those 4 RBIs, that grand slam to win it. Vientos, he had 2 hits, so did Pete Alonso. Quintana, the starter, went 5 innings with 2 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Very efficient start for him. Reed Garrett, he went 2/3 of an inning. He allowed 0 hits, 0 earned run. He did have 1 walk, but he made up with that with 2 strikeouts.
David Peterson came in after Reed Garrett for 2 more innings. Only allowed 2 hits, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout, and was the one that tacked on the win. And then obviously Edwin Diaz closed it out with the final inning. No hits, no runs, 2 walks, almost blew it, 2 strikeouts, but he ended up getting the save. On the Philly side, Trevor Hoffman takes the loss.
Yes, so I personally, it ended up working out well with Edwin getting the save, but I don't know why they took Peterson out. Maybe because they wanted someone that can have an overpowering fastball and a good slider like Edwin. But the way that he's been playing this season, I really don't agree with that call. Although it did work out, I'm not fully on board with it. So, latest news on the Mets-Dodgers series as the Dodgers won a Game 5 against the Padres. McNeil is added to the roster after a injury, and the Dodgers actually dropped Vesia and Miguel Rojas. So the starters, obviously Senga will be on a limited pitch count, as we saw in Game 1 against the Phillies, where he only had like 2 innings worth. And he's going to be playing Jack Flaherty from the Tigers.
Yeah, he had a great run with the Cardinals in the beginning of his career, had some time with the Tigers, and then with the Dodgers. He had a great run after the trade, and it'll be a good matchup tonight.
Yeah, so I'm betting that once Senga gets pulled, they will probably put in David Peterson as they did with the Phillies series, and I'm actually really excited for that. And I feel like the Mets, they've had a great season. It's all that you want. And the Mets roster, it's looking like Francisco Alvarez, Luis Torrens, Acuna, Alonso, Iglesias, Lindor, McNeil, Vientos, Bader, Marte, Martinez, Nimmo, Taylor, and Winker. It's basically the same lineup except McNeil. And for that, they took out Beatty, which he wasn't going to play anyway. So, and they also have Budo, Diaz, Garrett, Minaya, Maton, McGill, Peterson, Quintana. They got Senga, they got Sevy, and they got Stanek and Danny Young. Danny Young, I'm not completely sure about it, but he does look like a good lefty coming out of the mound. So they took out Alex Vesia because of an injury. Miguel Vargas was left off the roster, went 2 for 8 in the NLDS against the Padres. They were also replaced by right-hand reliever Brett Honeywell Jr. He had a 2.63 ERA across 37.23 innings pitched this season. And outfielder slash defensive specialist Kevin Kiermaier, who had a 550 OPS across 259 at-bats this season. So now we will move on to the next Knicks-Wizard game. So although it is preseason, I feel like it is still important that the Knicks are showing signs of life, winning 117-94. So, Noah, what's your thoughts?
So, we obviously got the newbies. We got Mikal Bridges and Cat had a nice game. Mikal Bridges had 5 rebounds and 16 points, and obviously Cat with the 12 rebounds, 2 assists, and 25 points in the win. Then we also got the veterans on the Knicks. We got Jalen Brunson, who had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 23 points, living up to his name. The Knicks shot 41.2% from the field. Right now, the league average is about 50%. The Knicks also, out of their 10 points, 30 of those came from three-pointers. There's 10 three-pointers for the Knicks. Next game, they will play the Timberwolves. So we're excited for that.
Okay, so I feel like it does show signs of life that the Knicks are doing well, and I feel like if they keep on doing well, they can hopefully translate it to the regular season. And although the preseason is not as laid back as the NFL preseason is, where they're putting in their backups every quarter, but I do feel like if the Knicks are showing signs of life, you might as well start now. So I feel like I do feel good for the Knicks winning by 30 plus, even though it is the Wizards. I still feel like it's good. I mean, winning by 30 is winning by 30 no matter what. So now we will get to the Yankees-Royals game. So I just want to point out that the Yankees, in 2 hits, scored for 1 run in the top of the first. And, I mean, Gleyber Torres, he just owns Michael Walker. I mean, he led off, he had a double, and then I'm pretty sure there was a hit to right field, and Gleyber scored. He's not that slow, so he was able to get there. So
nobody's slower than Stanton, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I don't know how he got a double that game.
He stole a base the night before. That was really impressive.
That was interesting.
I'm really proud of him.
So, Tommy Pham, he has a career with a lot of teams, but that game, he had a great at-bat versus him. He went 3 for 3, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And then Stanton, oh wow, he is looking in Miami Stanton, 27-year-old Stanton. He is putting on a show, and I'm for it. And so the most important part, I wouldn't say most important, but the most spark of the game was that Miguel Garcia and Anthony Volpe cleared the benches and the bullpen after a late Miguel Garcia slide and a simple pat in the back by Volpe. And that was, everyone was pissed. I don't know why Miguel Garcia was that pissed. And Jazz Chisholm, he did not have to get involved that much by saying, hey, he was, chirping. And I don't think he had to do that. But Vinny Pasquantino, it was his birthday today, and he had a RBI double, which was the only run that the Royals scored. But Noah, you want to get us in on some bullpen stats?
Yeah, so Yankees bullpen looking really good. Led newly Luke Weaver into the closing spot. I mean, that was really impressive. Over the last couple days, in the 14.2 innings pitched, they've allowed 8 hits, no earned runs, only 4 walks, and 13 strikeouts as a unit together. As I already said before about Stanton looking in MVP form, he led the Yankees with going 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI. I mean, just crushing the ball. And then Garrett Cole looking as he did when he won the Cy Young last year. An amazing 7 innings, only 6 hits, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts. Vinny Pasquantino went 1 for 4 with a double, as Ari said. And Yankees won 3-1 and took the series. Last night, the Guardians defeated the Tigers, led by Lane Thomas, who hit a grand slam, leading Cleveland to a 7-3 victory.
Yeah, so I'm actually really surprised that he hit that grand slam because Tariq Skubal, I mean, he is nasty. I don't think anyone can hit a home run off him. So I don't know how he did that. So I feel like I'm excited for this Guardians Yankees series. I'm probably even though I am a Mets fan, I do think that the Dodgers Mets series is probably more exciting. The fact that the Mets are that hot of a team, the Dodgers are a pretty hot team coming off beating a very hot team. But even the Guardians Yankees, I mean, that's what everyone thought was happening, 1 versus 2 seed. The Tigers, though, they had a great run. I mean, nobody thought they'd be here. They thought that they would be competing with the White Sox, the worst team in the league. Obviously, that's kind of impossible. But I feel like the Tigers, they are an underrated team. They don't have studs. They only have Screwball, who's going to win the AL not MVP, sorry, Cy Young this year. So, I mean, I do see a very bright future for this Tigers team. I want them to do good. They're an underdog franchise, and I think they are willing to do what is best for the team, which means spending money, getting those free agents. There will be free agents this year. So I feel like, yeah, it'll be exciting.
Yeah, definitely. I have a few cousins in Michigan. They were really hyped. I kind of feel bad for them. It's been a while, especially after Miguel Cabrera retired. It was a great run led by Schoolboy, as Ari said. A lot of their hitters like Kerry Carpenter and Spencer Torkelson heated up. And yeah, I'm very, very excited for the Yankees and the Guardians and the Mets and the Dodgers. Also feel for San Diego. They came a great run, a great team. The Dodgers obviously got the best of them with Yamamoto at an amazing start. I mean, it's just going to be hard to beat with Teoscar Hernandez, who's hot, Shohei Ohtani. Even though Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman are all coming off 0-for games, 0-for 3, 0-for 4s, I still think they're going to be a really tough team to beat. And I wish you good luck, Ari, but I don't think the Mets. I predict the Dodgers to get into the NLs, to win to win the National League.
Thank you guys so much for watching Can Sportscast. This is our recap reporting to you. So if you can please leave a like and subscribe, it would mean the world to us. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.